now. Happy almost Leo season, you guys. I love Leo energy. I think that we all could use a little burst of fire. I know that this Cancer season has been, it's been tough for this Capricorn sun, okay? I'm not usually that great feeling my own emotions. Like, I can hold space for anybody else, but when it comes to feeling my emotions, I'm like, wait, I didn't sign up for this. But the eclipses were definitely like, oh no, girl, that's what you're here for. So I feel tapped in. I feel so connected. Porter's gonna drink her water right now. And we're just gonna roll with it. But I will say, so, love, you just now had to do that? Yeah? Okay. The other day, I was actually on a walk, and it was in the woods, and it was peaceful, and the birds were chirping, and it was just so nice and relaxing. And then as I kept walking, I heard a kid just screaming and crying, and he just kept repeating, "You have to find it, you have to find it." And my mind could have created a lot of stories, but I didn't know what was happening. So I just kept repeating the words love, patience, and understanding, and sending that to whoever was with this kid. And, I kept hearing it and I kept hearing it, and finally I came upon this mom with her kid, and she was holding the kid and he was crying, and I'm guessing he threw his toy over the edge, and it's like, hey bud, sorry, we can't get it. But obviously he was really upset and he couldn't understand why. And so the mom was holding him, saying, I know you're upset, I'm sorry. And she was offering him the love and the understanding, and her patience was just so incredible, because he was screaming bloody murder, but he was just so upset. So for me, that was just a moment where it was like, okay, yeah, love, patience, and understanding is the key, because I could have created so many stories like, oh, this kid's being neglected, or what a bratty kid, or, like, your mind wants to go a million miles a minute. But if you just focus in on I picked 3 words and I just kept repeating them, and, it helped that moment. So I don't know, I think there's a message in there. Next time you're feeling frustrated, perhaps you can choose 3 words to help you just stay calm and collected, and, not let your negative energy influence the situation. Because, had I walked by and been like, kids, it could have made her feel even worse, but I smiled and I gave her an understanding smile, and, it's just like, if we could all just be more understanding with each other and not jump to conclusions. I think that is a big part of what Cancer season has taught me. And then there was something else. Oh, yesterday I was walking. It was just a beautiful day. I was walking along with Porter, and I got stung in my freaking calf, you guys, and it hurt so bad, and I was so angry, and I was just like so frustrated. And, then I was like, well, this is how you know you're alive, Like, you are meant to feel everything in life. And yeah, sometimes nature, I'll show you who's boss. And I'm like, I know, I already know that. Go sting somebody else. Just kidding. But, it's just a reminder that we all have to coexist together, and, keeps you humble. So, let's see what cards we get, because there is a new moon in Cancer, and we already had a new moon in Cancer, which is why this energy has just been so intense, because we had eclipses, we had a new moon in Cancer, and now we have another one, and we're kind of wrapping up a cycle, but the eclipses will affect your life for about 6 months, so we're not through it yet. But I am going back to work full time next week, so I'm actually excited about that, because I'm not gonna lie, I get bored. So let's see what cards we get for Cancer, new moon, and Leo season, which starts on the 23rd, I believe. It's a little noisy. Sorry about that. And I'm sorry that I wasn't here last week. I'm just kind of, here's the thing. I pulled a Miracles Now card, and it said, I show up for myself and then the world. And, some weeks I just don't have it in me to show up for other people. And I've struggled with that, because I think as society we think like, oh, we're supposed to show up for everybody all the time, but really truly acknowledging where your energy is and your energetic boundaries, I think, is really important. Okay, so we got action, which I think we got this last time, and summer energy is really about action and being active, and I've been thinking about my business a lot, so I'm excited to share some things about that in a while, but it'll all happen when it's meant to. Door to romance. Hey, summer love. Walking away. It's funny because, so for my job, there was something that was just draining my soul, and lo and behold, it got eclipsed out of my life, and I'm so happy about it, and I'm starting something new, so I'm really excited about that. And the yin and the yang, and this is that masculine and feminine, and with Leo being a very strong sign, and the moon, being in Cancer, there is that finding that harmony between the masculine and the feminine, and the night and the day, and I think that in summer, sometimes we can want to just be like going all the time, but we also need to realize that the energy is fire, so you can burn out. So make sure that you are finding that balance and you're not overexerting yourself, because, we gotta find that harmony between the the fire in the water. And, I think that fire is great, but sometimes it can get out of control. So we need to have water nearby just in case it needs to simmer down. So I think finding that balance. And then, of course, there's contracts. And because we did just have the eclipses, perhaps there are some contracts that are being broken. And, maybe it's a beautiful thing. I choose to believe that everything happens for you and not to you. So, who knows? Let life surprise you. Let's see what the goddess wants to come through for this new moon, new energy. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for Leo season. Cancer season has made me super emo, which is necessary, but I'm like, okay. And I also found out the other day that my progressed moon is in Cancer, so I'm like, no wonder I just wanted to eat everything and not want to go anywhere and just be in cozy blankets in the summer. So I need a little extra fire. So I think it'll be helpful. Maybe you've been feeling the same way. Peace. And that's so beautiful because, the Cancer new moon, Cancer is that mother energy, and it says there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. And there's peace, and there's dolphins, and there's food. Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. Very Cancerian. Then, because I'm obsessed with these cards, and I really do feel as if they have been extremely relevant just to my life, and who knows, maybe other people who have been watching these videos as well, but I really do love them, and I love that, it's the sacred rebel. I feel like a lot of people that watch this are sacred rebels because, you have to be open to spirituality, and, to some people that is a little rebellious, but to me that's just connecting to your truth. I think that there are so many different ways to go about it, but some people consider it rebellious. That's okay. I guess I'm a rebel. I definitely was when I was younger. I guess I still am. That's okay. Need a little rebellion. As long as it doesn't impact other people, okay? Wearing a mask. Oh, and we got that last time, so let's see. I think that's just saying that, we're still in the storm, but let us try and add to that story. Against the grain. Look at her, she's swimming nude. What a rebel. I like it. Let's see what this book has to say. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance's sake. For you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. Oh, you guys, did that just make your heart so happy? This oracle comes with a special, I can't talk, OMG. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with the particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed at most. They could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypically colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world. You guys, oh my gosh, that makes just my heart sing. And you know what? I was thinking about that because I know there's not many people that watch these videos, but there is the same amount that do. So I so appreciate you guys for just following me on this, and you know, maybe you do think I'm weird. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, I think maybe it was February, I was like, let your freak flag fly so other people can find you. And I feel like I've really allowed myself to be seen. And as scary as that is, I feel like I've attracted so many people that are on the same wavelength as me, so I really don't feel alone. And maybe we're not together in person, but you know, I do believe in energy, and I believe that our souls are connected. So I'm so grateful for all of you. And yeah, let's pull one more Miracles Now card and see what we get. I really do feel as if there are a lot of people going through their spiritual awakenings now, and It's so beautiful. It makes my heart so happy. So, I see you. I honor you and your journey. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer: the light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. Beautiful. I love that message. I hope that you guys are doing well. It started out cloudy today, but now it's blue skies, so I'm gonna go take a pee on a walk so we can soak up some sunshine. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'm sending you so much love. I hope that you have a beautiful now and a beautiful new moon in Cancer, and I will see you soon.